we're streaming. We'll see if it pops up in the interwebs.
The interwebs?
The interwebs.
Oh, man.
So, you ready to do this or what?
I don't know. Are you ready to do this?
Hells yeah. The question is, are they ready to hear it? That is the true question.
I don't even know what we're talking about, so I hope I'm ready.
Exactly.
I have no idea what's going on right now.
Amazingness.
Podcast number 4.
Exactly.
Bum, 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 bum. I have music on. It's great. I can listen to music and have a conversation.
What? Lucky you.
I know, right?
I don't even think I'm recording this shit. But it's whatever. I'll just do it ghetto.
Do it ghetto.
Do it ghetto.
Wish you could see the face I'm pulling right now.
Is it gay? That's what I imagine.
You imagine a gay face?
Yep.
No, it's more of a, the fuck is this going on about?
The fuck?
Bum bum.
Hey, don't be singing songs either. I might,
I can't sing well enough for it to come up saying that it's a bannable song.
You're right.
It's not going to mute our channel for a song.
So I got some interesting topics for you.
I have some interesting topics for you as well.
Awesome.
And for me.
Sweet.
And for anyone else. For everyone.
For everyone?
Everyone. I'm trying to... This is great, because I don't have to actually rush around and panic. Team group, send a message. Hello.
Can you send a message on,
No, because you haven't made me admin.
Yes, I did, motherfucker.
Oh, damn.
Jesus. Get all butthurt about shit.
Did you actually make me admin?
I did. That's how I roll.
There's already a thing set up.
Oh. Then it'll probably go out in 9 minutes.
There's a scheduled event.
Good.
Scheduled event. Oh.
Maybe I did that, alright? Get over yourself.
I'm over myself. Are you over?
Not
Me?
yet. No, I'll never be over you.
I don't even know what we're talking about anymore. What? So how was your T-ball thing?
It's always hectic. I like coaching, but it's freaking stressful as
Oh,
fuck.
you coached them?
Yeah, I'm the coach.
Oh, dude, fuck that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's fun coaching them. Like, it's fun seeing them get better, but it's fucking...
No, that sounds like a lot more effort than is required for me. I mean,
Bunch of 4 and 5-year-olds running around the field.
fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, man, I wish I could listen to all that screaming and shouting. It would make me feel a lot better.
Yeah, it's...
After a long day's work, you gotta love, kids screaming and shouting. It's fantastic.
Let's see.
Oh, apparently this is gay porn, by the way.
Oh, this is? Really?
Yeah.
Since when?
Shit, we should add those tags onto YouTube again. But your views.
Right? I had no idea that was going to be such a big hit.
Oh man.
Like,
Why did porn come up as a tag?
that's I don't know, because I mean,
Why
I
is
called
that?
it the anime Breadman porn, because that's what we were talking about, and then it legitimately, when people search on YouTube, they fucking found it.
I think people on YouTube
Think you can find
have
porn on YouTube, which you
have
can't.
yeah. I think people are using the internet wrong if they're searching on YouTube for porn.
Yes.
You know, there's Google for that. It's owned by the same company. All owned by the same company.
Hope some of these motherfuckers start trickling in here. Are you listening to the podcast? Do we sound good and everything?
I can't hear it actually.
How'd you like getting back into streaming?
Oh, it's difficult.
I know. I know. We'll get you there, man. We'll get the audience back when they see that you're, back to streaming, and again, it doesn't have to necessarily be all the fucking time. Just every once in a while, they'll
Yeah,
trickle
it's
back in.
definitely difficult going back after so many months of,
Yeah.
and the reason why I left too.
Which
It's
should be
it's
hitting
all
YouTube
difficult.
soon, shouldn't it? That reason should be hitting soon, right? I mean, we did a whole podcast, or not a podcast, but a whole video on it, I thought.
So anyway, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, I remember. So something completely completely different, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. It will go out.
I
When
know.
it goes out. I mean, there's some interesting things on there that I don't really want to become public knowledge just yet.
That's understandable.
Um, so unfortunately, it becomes a situation where I'm kind of stuck having to worry about that stuff coming out. But at the end of the day, I believe the people who truly are interested in watching my streams and stuff probably won't care too much.
Yeah, but they also
And
deserve
it's
to
not,
kind of
it's not
know.
them necessarily that I think I'm concerned about.
Yeah.
About them finding out. It's the rest of the world, the people that don't know me and are then gonna end up judging me by all of that.
Yeah.
I think it's a bit bullshit, really.
Yeah, it is.
It sucks. I have some interesting things to talk about, actually. I do
Sweet.
have to say.
I got a really good one. I think we can kind of get off on a tangent. So we'll start with yours, and we'll talk about mine. Because mine may kind of tangent off a little bit, and we might bullshit for a
Okay.
while.
Wow.
We got 3 minutes before start time, so it's
Well, okay. Um, Fallout 4.
okay.
Fallout 4 yesterday brought out its survival mode.
Really?
Yep. Survival mode for Fallout 4. Now, what this is fucking amazing, but incredibly difficult at the same time. So, I was reading up on it on their website, and basically, everything you do has more of an impact. Um, this you have to strategize how you're going to plan attacks and ambush people and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Um, you're gonna they balance basically all the items, so certain resources and certain items you can gather are a lot harder to get hold of. It slows down the complete pace of the game, which is good in a way because I mean, I sped through the game
Yeah,
so
so did I.
fast. Um, I think I've completed it like 3 or 4 times, and that sucks. I mean, I've streamed me completing it 3 or 4 times too. So, once you kind of hit those marks with Fallout 4,
Yeah.
you kind of sat there wondering what the hell is going on. But some of the things that Fallout 4 is actually coming out with is basically saving. Now, the only way you can save in survival mode is by sleeping in a bed for at least an hour.
Okay.
You can't manual save, it doesn't quick save, and pretty much all of the auto saves that it ever did are now completely disabled.
Damn.
So the only way you can save is to find a bed and sleep for at least an hour. However, they've made that a lot harder as well because beds aren't that common.
Yeah.
Unless you make a bed, beds are not that common. But speaking of beds, there's also another thing they've done, which means that the beds give you like different abilities, as in you have to try and sleep in a certain type of bed or a certain level of bed
Okay.
to be able to sleep for as long as possible. So to sleep in a completely real bed, which is difficult to come by obviously
Yeah.
in the wastelands, that's the one that you can sleep for the longest. However,
Nice.
as it goes down and you end up with dirty mattresses and carpet and
Yeah.
rugs and stuff like that, it obviously progressively gets worse.
All right.
Um,
Hey,
one thing,
before you continue, I'm going to go ahead and start the actual podcast, then we'll continue this conversation.
yeah, sure, no problem.
Welcome to the Gamer Nation Show. I'm the father of the gamer, and today with me is Devil Gaming.
Hello.
Today is going to be just myself and Devil. We're just going to kind of talk about the show a little bit, and we're just going to, bullshit and talk about some fun, interesting topics. This is kind of like the news section of our show. Next week, we will be bringing on a guest. Some of you know him as B Meister. I don't know if he knows yet, but yes, he will be our next guest
I think he does.
as long as he wants to, obviously. And then we have a couple guests after that, so we're gonna have a kind of busy schedule, but we're gonna go ahead and have some fun, and let's continue with this Fallout conversation. And hey, Tia, how you doing?
So, I have to say, trying to go back onto the Fallout topic we were just having.
Yeah.
One of the things I've seen that they're bringing out, and that I really do not like, is fast travel is now disabled.
Ooh. Well, I like that actually. Because if you're gonna go with the whole survival thing, you have to survive from getting from point A to point B.
Yeah, but now you have to walk the whole way.
I get it, and it's gonna take longer, but I like that actually.
Yeah, but dude. Yeah, but that combined with some of the other things they have going on is basically you'll understand in a minute, but basically everything now does more damage too. You
Okay.
deal more damage, the enemies deal more damage.
Makes sense.
Yeah, which makes combat a lot harder because obviously you can both die a lot faster, so you have to kind of plan ahead how you're gonna do stuff. And there's different things about that, but also at the same time is a scale thing that increases and decreases based on exhaustion, hunger, and thirst. Now you have to eat, drink, and sleep in the game now.
I
And if
absolutely.
it doesn't show you anything. As in, the threats nearby you,
Yeah.
it doesn't show if there's any enemies near you. It doesn't show you
Oh
what
no.
direction you're getting shot from. It doesn't show you unless you physically see them.
I kind of like that too.
I like that because now I can't just kind of run around the wasteland
Yeah.
and hit my bitch.
Especially if
But
there's
at
like
the
a
same
sniper out
time-
there or something, like, you just get
Yeah,
taken
at the
out.
same time, it's really difficult. Oh, by the way, that combined with yet another serious issue they now added in,
Okay.
is your wellness. Now, wellness is a
Ooh.
scale thing that increases and decreases based on exhaustion, hunger, and thirst. Now, you have to eat, drink, and sleep in the game now.
I
And if you
absolutely
don't,
love
you
that.
can risk in death. And your immunity to illnesses and stuff decrease. Like, it's just so in depth now
So it's
with
like a
with the game.
downright survival game.
Yeah, it's basically but you have to survive now. You have to do all this stuff. You have to grow crops, which is good because one of the my longest term playing account, should I say, I've grown and gone the furthest with it.
Yeah.
I have so much food and so much water that's just stockpiled because I don't use it. I have like 400 stim packs on me, I think, right now, and it's like, well,
You're
I
gonna
don't
run
really need
through it.
to eat or drink. I don't really need to sleep because I can just skip time.
Yeah.
Like, so that then comes into play, but you can get sick. You have to make antibiotics and stuff. If you have fatigue, like you can't sprint, you can't do many actions.
So I know it'll never happen, but that would make the game so much better if they made it multiplayer.
Ah, dude, I
Combining
really wish
everything.
they'd made servers for it so that you could make bases in certain places on the world and try and raid each other and do stuff like that.
It might
That would
be
be cool.
it might be just me being being hypothetical here, reaching here. I mean, but maybe they're working towards that. If they're bringing in a whole survival aspect, the next step
Possibly.
to that would be to make a maybe a 20-person server where the map's big enough so people can be spread out, have their own bases, have teams, but it's
Yeah.
not overwhelming a server.
No. I don't know how they'd bring that to consoles though.
Yeah, yeah.
Obviously, because consoles is an issue. Maybe if they had it like on consoles like Minecraft does, where somebody hosts it and then people can join whenever.
Yeah?
But then it means if the host isn't on, then nobody can get on,
Yeah.
which is kind of an issue. But at the same time, that does mean that not, someone isn't going to be able to sit there for 20 hours a day and play like crazy.
Yeah.
Um, your what is it? Stim packs and food don't recover your health as fast.
Oh man.
Your crippled limbs, like arms and stuff, they don't heal automatically. You have to physically heal them or sleep it off. Um,
Jesus.
yep. Your carry weight is being severely reduced, and if you carry too much, like if you carry over your weight for too long of a time, it can cripple your legs.
Oh my god.
Um, which will then affect your welfare and stuff. So that basically sucks. You also have the fact that your companion now you doesn't get back up instantly after a battle.
Oh shit, you have to actually heal him this
You
time?
have to heal them, otherwise they'll just go home. It's the same with the new add-on they have, the robot one. Your robot has to be fixed, otherwise it will just disappear and go back home. Um, and by the way, this part right here makes everything a lot harder.
Okay.
Okay, so stim packs and ammo now have weight.
Oh no.
So on my account, where I have almost 100,000 of every type of ammo, like most of the gun ammo and like
Yeah.
a few thousand missiles and stuff, I'd never have. So you have to plan on what you take out every possible time.
That's gonna be a son of a bitch.
I feel like they've gone really H1Z1 with this,
That's what
you
I was
know?
gonna say. It's fucking intense.
Because now you have to sit there and think, okay, so I can take this weapon to go here to do this. I have this much space, I can grab all this stuff and then bring it back home. But I also need to carry enough food and water with me, so I go out and have, be okay. Like, I also need to make sure I sleep and rest up. So it really makes such a big map even bigger, I feel, because you can't do those long journeys as much.
Absolutely.
Especially with the fact you can't fast travel anymore. Without fast travel, this is just going to be crazy. And you know what? I'm going to be streaming this.
Beautiful.
I'm actually gonna be. I love playing Fallout, and with this being this hard, this is gonna be great. I'll be streaming it well as much as I can. Well, I want to say every day,
You guys heard it here first.
but
Devil said he's
ooh,
gonna start streaming again.
I'm
Do
gonna
not
stream
let
Fallout.
him live it down, guys. Do not let him live it down.
But yeah, honestly, it's amazing. The stuff like it just makes the whole combination of all of those things just go as crazy. And that came out yesterday, I believe. It came out. I've just posted a link in the chat.
Is that just for
No,
um
Jesus.
is that
That's for PC, PS4, and Xbox One.
okay? That's what I was gonna ask. Sweet.
Yes.
I want to fucking. I haven't played Fallout 4 for a while on my PS4, so I'm probably gonna play that tonight.
Oh, cool. I
Yeah.
only have one of the DLC packs that which kind of sucks because the second one's already out and you can make fighting arenas and stuff, which kind of sounds
What?
cool.
I
Like
bought
you
the
can get.
whole. I bought the year pack, so I think I get all
Ah,
the.
damn. Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't have the money at the time. I still don't, to be honest. But I know on the 19th of this month, I think 19th of this month, the final one is coming out. It may not be the final one. They said they were going to bring out more this year,
Yeah, I
but
know
the
this.
final confirmed one is out
Yeah.
this month. I think it's around the 19th. So
Fucking
that'll
yeah.
be interesting to see too. Um, but yeah, that's I mean Fallout. It's just
It's
I love
back in the
Fallout.
game. I mean,
It
they never
is.
dropped, but people beat
Yeah,
the
I
game
mean
and it
they
kind of
just
fell
made the
off. But
game. So many more people are gonna want to play it now because it is survival. Because it adds such a difficult level to it that you physically have to sit there and think.
yeah, absolutely.
Obviously, not everyone's going to want to do that, but you're not forced into that mode. You pick that mode when you start. So, I feel like it's on the table for me streaming a series.
I think that's an outstanding idea. I'm excited about that personally. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know about the people in chat right now, but that's
I mean, we really had fun streaming Fallout when it first came out.
yeah.
I mean, I know the stream certainly did. Um, it's such a great game, and we tried to find as many locations as we could, and all the vaults, and all the bosses,
There's
and
a lot of things you can do in that game, and yeah,
yeah. But now that you can't carry everything in the world in your backpack with
it's
you,
gonna make it way more difficult.
yeah, because you always have to have food and water with you, and stim packs, or the robot repair kits, whichever one.
Yeah,
But that still just adds so much difficulty. Plus, they've turned around and said that they've removed a lot of the things from the world, so to try and balance, like how easy it is to find things.
yeah.
So it's really going to be a case of looting little amounts, bringing it back home, looting more little amounts, bringing it back home. Like,
Do they still allow like base building and shit, right?
yes.
Cause I mean, like if anyone ever plays the game with me, they gotta know like that's my nick. I love building bases, so as long as they leave that in there for me.
Have you seen my main sanctuary base
I have not. I
on
haven't.
my main account?
No.
Oh, dude, it makes about 500 water every day.
Holy fuck! Do you even have that many people there?
I have like 20 people there.
What the
Makes
fuck?
500 water every day. It has fence the whole way around. It has turrets everywhere. It has street lights going the whole way down the road.
One
It
thing,
has
one thing I
yeah,
think I'd like them to see with that is I'd like to have the base attacked more often.
yeah.
Because
I have to agree with you. Actually.
you spend all this time building the base and protecting it, and you get like two fucking rad roaches or some shit.
You know why they don't get attacked though? Because of how high your defense level is.
I know, but
If your defense level is too high, I mean, I think my defense level is like 700, 800.
I get it. But I think the higher your defense level, the harder that the people that come, like
Yeah, I
two or
feel like
three
they should
waves or
more of them.
something.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe they'll work on that too. But
it's possible. They could change it. It could have already been changed. Who knows?
yeah, that's right. I haven't played in probably
All
4
I know
months.
is that basically I never really got attacked, and when I did, by the time I got there, they'd already won.
Yeah.
Or, I was that big and I had that much money that, okay, fuck it, everyone can die there. I'll go there in like a day's time. There'll be a bunch of brand new survivors there,
Yep.
and I'll just be able to fix everything. Like, it really didn't bother me too much if an entire base got wiped out.
Sorry, motherfuckers.
Yeah, like, I think I had like 4 places under attack at once. I was like, yeah, but I'm trying to do a mission. So
But I'm doing a mission. Just leave
yeah,
me
but if I
alone.
can't fast travel again, you'd have to run there.
Now that would be fucking difficult. You have a fucking base that's on the other side of the map. You're not gonna get there to save him.
You're gonna have to rely on the feature of, um, what is it? The feature of, the trade route
Yeah, the
thing
trade
where it
routes. Yeah.
links all the places. You're gonna have to rely on that even more
Oh yeah.
than you already do. I mean, I rely on it like crazy.
No, absolutely. Because I mean, think about the supplies that you can send from one to another. You could literally scavenge a
Yeah.
shit ton out of an area, put it all on that trade route, and send it to another base
Yep.
instead of having to carry all that shit way back to your main base.
Yep. Like food and water and stuff.
Yep.
Perfect.
And,
That's what my thing does. My thing makes all that water and I sell it.
ah,
I sell it for ammo. That's how I have so much ammo. Basically, I just sit there and trade it all.
it's smart.
Yep. But because of how many places can make water, like with the big place, the big water manufacturer things, um, you can just get so much water built every day, and you can just fast travel to all of them, and I can get like 20, 30,000 caps easy in a day. And that's a game day, that's not a real day.
No, yeah, yeah.
Like, in a real day, I make like 100 of them.
So
But yeah,
I'm gonna change subject a little bit. Um, so it's everyone's favorite subject, zombies, right?
I love zombies.
Everyone loves zombies until you find out a biotech company has been given permission to try and resurrect the clinically dead.
Sounds fun, right? This sounds familiar. This sounds like every zombie movie out there.
So I have fact checked this, and it's in on multiple websites. Unless all these websites are fucking working together, in a controversial move, a U.S. biotechnological company has been given permission to recruit 20 clinically dead patients
Yeah,
and
bro.
try to bring their central nervous systems back to life. That means they're not alive, but alive. So what the
Yep.
fuck is that? A fucking zombie.
It is a zombie.
Why are they doing this?
Because, wait, what did you say they were trying to bring back alive?
The clinically dead. So they're going to use parts of their stem cells
Okay.
to reanimate the upper spinal cord and their central nervous systems.
Okay, so, well, I mean, medically that would be pretty good. Because, imagine if someone was crippled in their back, like they'd had a serious issue and they were crippled and they couldn't walk and stuff. Maybe reawakening that
Ah,
part of the spine would be good.
dude, I get it. I
But
get the what could
but
be good,
to
but
try and bring back a dead person, like, are they still gonna be warm, or are they gonna be like 2, 3 weeks dead? You know what I mean? Like,
they're trying to recruit. This means people who are already dead, right? The 20
yeah.
clinically dead patients.
Oh man, I feel like they need to remove their teeth and nails and just tie them down if they're gonna do this. Just in case, Yeah, we've seen how this works. We've
So
seen how it works.
this is how they're intending to do it. They're gonna check peptides. So they're putting simple protein into the spinal cord daily basis. They're gonna inject the stem cells into the brain twice weekly, and they're gonna give it laser surgery or laser therapy.
What
What the
kind of fucking
fuck?
lasers?
Transcranial laser therapy.
This just changed from like a zombie movie to like James Bond.
That's what I'm saying. This shit's fucking insane. So this brings me to the tangent is what do you think zombies would be like if they were real? Are they going to be the fast ones? Are they going to be slow? Or are they going to be super strong? And the people who are in the chat weigh in on this as well. I want to know what you guys think.
Yeah, if anyone's also watching this on YouTube, please do comment in the description, or not in the description, comment below, and let us know what you think, because this topic is such a difficult topic to answer.
So I'm going to go ahead and just throw mine out there right now. I think they're going to be strong because there's nothing stopping them from pain, but they're not going to be super fast because their brain doesn't work, so their body's just running off of pure adrenaline basically. So they're not going to be super fast. But that's just my
But
like.
then, I mean, okay, I understand the whole thinking that they'd be strong because of no pain. But at the same time, they would be clumsy if they didn't have the brain capabilities. But then they would be basically going off of muscle memory.
No, you're right. You are right. So there'd probably be different types. There would
Yeah,
probably be fast ones, slow ones.
it would probably all come down to muscle memory. You know, what you've done progressive. Me, if I turned into a zombie, people would just be able to walk away.
It's kind of like it'd be kind of like The Walking Dead. You've seen
Yeah,
that series, so like you know how like, they go to the church and the zombies are sitting in the pews
yeah,
because that's what they remember.
yeah. So it's a case of muscle memory. It's not necessarily them as a zombie having the memory, but muscle memory plays a lot in your day-to-day life. Like how you're able to keep balance and stuff is all part of, you know, your body's memory. Stuff
Yeah,
you do without even thinking, breathing, you know. I mean, whether or not it depends on how far the stage would go as well. Like, how much of a zombie would they become?
exactly. And are they still alive? Can they still understand what's going on, but they just can't control their bodies, or what?
Yeah, because I mean, there's some crazy people that can't control their bodies already, but I wouldn't really regard them as zombies.
Exactly, psychopaths and shit.
Yeah, but then thinking about it, then using going back to a little bit to the whole stem cell and reanimation stuff, would that just reanimate a body and bring it back to life as a brain dead person?
Exactly. Then that's why I say it's gonna be a fucking zombie because
Or
they're gonna be alive, but not because that
but
brain's done.
if it became a technical zombie, would it have a hunger for human flesh? That's the part I've never really understood.
So
Why would a zombie have hunger for any kind of flesh? I
you got
mean,
to think
it
about it
would
this
have the
way.
morals and the morality of not becoming a cannibal, but at the same time, surely it would just go for anything, like a baby would try and eat fucking wood, you know?
Exact no, and I don't know if it'd be for anything. I think it would go for it. It would go to like the animal instincts. It
Yeah,
knows what's food and what's not, and it's gonna go after that. So it's gonna go after cats. It's gonna go after dogs. It's gonna go after humans. It's gonna go after cows.
but then I don't know if it would go after a group, because, animal instinct then kicking in.
But that'd also be the horde instinct for the zombies.
What? As in, like a wolf pack kind of thing,
Exactly.
hunting in packs.
Exactly. It's kind of scary. It's kind of scary to think about when you start, thinking about it.
To be honest, now, I know some people are probably gonna be like, what the fuck? You know, why does he want the entire world dead? Why does he want the world to end? I don't. However, I think a zombie apocalypse would help the world quite a lot.
I don't deny that. I don't want it to happen, but at the same time, deep down, somewhere inside of me wants it to happen.
Yeah. I mean, yes, I would probably die, and so would pretty much everyone I know. But at the same time, it would get rid of a lot of corruption in the world, a
Absolutely.
lot of a
And
lot of
and
areas that things wouldn't be the same.
and
It
you
would
know
change so much.
you know how like people are always oh my god, they're theorizing that when the world ends, it's not going to be the end of the world. It's going to be the end of the world how we see it or as we know it.
Yeah.
So that's what honestly what I think is something like that's going to happen, and it's not going to be the end of humanity or the world. It's just going to be we're going to get knocked back a few ages. We might still have a little bit of
Yeah.
technology, but it's going to be, kicked back.
Technology causes problems. I mean,
Absolutely.
I'm happy to run around with a sword. I'm good.
So that brings me into the next part of this conversation is if there was a zombie apocalypse, what would you do?
Oh man. I mean,
Everyone has that plan.
the problem is, I like zombies a lot, and I can sit here and come up with a plan. And for where I live right now, I live in like a house that's been converted into a bunch of flats,
Okay.
but there's a lot of houses similar to it, along my row, and
Yeah.
then a brick wall, and then brick walls separating all the gardens and stuff. So I know that if I was to just fence up that wall and make it even stronger and stuff, that I could knock down all the walls in between and make a massive garden, and I know I could make a defensive area for me here.
Yeah.
But the problem would then be having to find water, and I've lived in my area for 2 years,
Yeah.
but because I haven't had the ability to get out and do much, because obviously I can't walk too much anymore. Um, I have no idea where anything is around here. So, I mean, I'm not exactly prepared. Um, if you asked me this same question 4 years ago, 5 years ago, I would have said I'd have tried to have tried to get back to family.
Absolutely.
Obviously, me and my family don't talk and get on at all, so I probably wouldn't care if I lost contact with my family, or if they turned into zombies. So, I mean, sounds a bit heartless, but if
No,
you
not
guys
really.
knew, then you'd
Yeah.
probably understand a little bit more as to why I don't care.
So, no, go ahead.
What would you do?
That's what I was gonna say. So, I don't really have a plan right now. I mean, I have a stockpile of MREs, which are meals ready to eat.
Oh, yeah, you're in the army, of course.
I live on the third floor in a stairwell housing complex type building. So there's lots of things that I could do, whatever. But when I was in my last unit, I had a whole plan. So after everything collapses, obviously I'm not gonna desert, but I would get on base somehow.
Of course, yeah, because you
Yeah,
have the situation of actually having to be in the army when the ship breaks out.
exactly. So I'm gonna have firsthand where everything is. I may even have my rifle on me with some ammo when everything breaks down. Obviously, I would get a fueler. So with a fueler, it carries like some odd like 1,000 gallons of fucking fuel. So I'm gonna be set for gas, and it's a huge ass fucking truck. So I pack my family up in there, throw the MREs in that, and just fucking drive to like a remote area like Colorado, up in the mountains somewhere, or all the way up to Alaska, because fucking Alaska, it's a goddamn, you know, wilderness up there. No one lives up there. So even if the zombies do come up there, they're gonna be cold, they're gonna be slow, and I'm already gonna be fucking in place. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
and
plus you have the ability of having snow.
exactly, and you can track them easier, and they slow
But
down and
yeah,
whatnot.
but then just because you have all that water,
Oh
Alaska, how
yeah,
are you going to be able to grow?
Alaska is actually pretty fertile during the warm season, believe it or not.
Okay, so during the warm season you're going to have no water, but you're going to have food. During the cold season you're going to have water, but you're not going to have
And see,
food.
this is you're gonna you're not listening. I didn't explain this. You're not necessarily not listening, but you're gonna want to set up on like a lake or a river. so that during the swarm season you have water, you can fish, you can prepare, and you can basically it's going to be like a scavenging, you know, hunter scavenger type of thing. You're going to have to hunt,
Right.
you're going to have to store food, and you're going to have to prep for the winter, and then during the winter you just kind of survive. But the good thing about a military vehicle, it takes JP8, which is like a airplane fuel. So while everyone else is pillaging the gas stations, I'm just gonna go to an airport and fill it up. So that's the beauty about that.
Yeah, if everyone's not tried to fly away to other countries by then.
Yeah, you're right.
But that this I mean this whole thing would obviously depend on whether or not like how it was spread
Yep.
and who could catch it. Like if everybody had it and you could just turn whenever. I mean you'd be fucked regardless of where you went, you know?
Well,
Like
yeah. I mean, if it was like a chemical that just like got sprayed on you and you just might turn whenever, absolutely. But
I
if
mean
it's like you have it but you only die if you die you turn, then it's a little bit different.
yeah, but I mean you could drop down dead any day of the week. You know? You could drop down dead of a heart attack any day of the week
No,
for any
and,
reason.
and that's absolutely true.
I mean, I'd like to say you could accidentally jump in front of a, like, step in front of a bus or something, but I'm pretty sure buses wouldn't be around in a zombie apocalypse.
No, probably not. Unless it's like a
They'd be
raider or some
delayed and
shit.
they'd still turn around and say it wasn't their fault. Sorry, sir, we changed the time by 2 minutes today. Oh, interesting. Okay. Companies. You gotta love companies, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Always the public office companies too. Like, oh yeah, it's a bus. We're a bus service. We're here to, provide excellent service and transportation, but we'll never be there. Like, oh, it may be good when they arrive. It may be good. Something. Okay, so something I wanted to bring up,
Mm-hmm.
and this is a pretty big deal for me. I do have to say.
Okay.
And a lot of people. I mean, you guys in the stream, you're kind of quiet. You guys in the stream, you will. In fact, this may apply to you right now, actually. But guys, watching on YouTube, please do let me know, because this affects me personally. But as a gamer, how do you sleep? Now,
I'm kind of forced into a sleeping schedule, so I can't weigh in.
I cannot find enough time in the day to play as much games as I want to play. And I mean, I'm a heavy gamer. Like I play games almost the entire time I'm awake.
Yeah.
But going away from that aspect, even when I don't play games, I cannot sleep. Like I was telling you, I think I've told you this before. I've found out and confirmed I have this condition.
Yeah.
That basically my body clock is set to a different time as everybody else. So whilst everybody else is running a 24-hour body clock, I'm actually running like a 34, 36-hour body clock. So I will basically stay awake for 26, 27-ish hours and then sleep the rest.
That's
So I'll
ridiculous.
still sleep the same amount as everyone else, or sometimes it's a lot less than everybody else, and then be awake for a long ass time. Because right now I've been awake for 30-ish hours.
Yeah.
I mean I'm getting to the point where I'm getting tired. So
No,
my
absolutely.
sleeping routine like constantly just changes all the time, which sucks because obviously I'm a streamer and it's really difficult to try and organize streaming when you're just like, I don't know if I'm gonna be awake or asleep next week.
No, yeah, and I think
Like,
I think if you tell your viewers and shit like that though, man, they don't they're gonna understand.
yeah, yeah. I do try to explain. I would like a set schedule for me to go back into streaming,
Yeah.
but I struggle with that Friday stream as it is for the Gamer Nation show. Um,
We enjoy
but I've
having you here
managed
though.
so far. I've managed so far. albeit with some internet problems.
I know. I'm surprised mine's doing as well as it's doing right now. So
Yeah, it seems to be doing just fine. But yeah, I'm curious as to see who else has the problems with sleeping because me, I cannot sleep. The other day I was super tired actually, and I was trying to sleep on the sofa. Our sofa's actually kind of comfortable, um, and I was trying to sleep on the sofa for a while,
yeah.
and I just could not fall asleep. I was that tired, I felt like I was literally about to pass out,
Oh wow.
you know.
Yeah.
But I could not fall asleep, and I couldn't for the life of me figure out why. So I was like, okay, fine. I'm just gonna give up and try and crawl my way into the bedroom and try and fall asleep on the bed.
See, Tia has kind of the same issue, but a little bit. She just has issues winding down after she streams.
And yeah, see, I can't wind down. I think that's the issue I have. You know, um, like I then went from trying to sleep on the sofa to then trying to sleep in the bed,
Yeah.
and I was there awake for like 20 minutes, yawning like crazy, begging to be able to fall asleep, anything, and I just could not fall asleep. I then got back up, went onto the sofa, was there for another 30 minutes, and then I probably fell asleep.
For me, it's before a stream that I have the issue because I'm especially these podcasts where it's supposed to be a professional, where we discuss things. It's in my head.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, what am I going to talk about? What am I going to talk about? That's the only time that I. Oh
I
God,
even
Tia.
dreamt I was playing Overwatch.
I'm
I've had
sorry.
some dreams that I've been playing some browser games recently, actually. It's kind of concerning me, to be honest. Play a browser game that it's a real-time strategy game, and I had a dream that I was under attack by someone. I woke up, checked my PC, and I was under attack by someone.
Oh God.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit.
God
I
dang it.
now have some issues. Uh, that's fine, I went straight back to sleep, I didn't care.
So, Tia, since you're the only one that's really talking, Wi-Fi's in the chat as well, but he's not talking. If you knew someone who likes to stream and you have someone you can recommend to us, we have a slot in about 2 weeks that we need to fill. So please recommend. Same thing on YouTube. If you guys know any YouTubers that would be willing to be on the show, we interview YouTubers as well. In fact, in 2 weeks we are interviewing a YouTuber. So just thought I'd
Hey, we should
caveat that.
interview Tia.
Yeah, I mean I have no issue with that. If she's down for that, that is.
We should go and pester Tia. Although after last week, I mean, she was in here last week. I mean, after last week and the whole breadstick issue, who
Yeah.
knows? I mean,
But I think
that
we've.
conversation became weird at the end
Yeah.
there. That really completely changed. So I don't know how we went from what's your favorite food to somebody
Anime
making
bread
a
porn.
porno about breadsticks. Like,
Sweet,
things go crazy.
Tia's down. It looks like so. Um, I'll hit you up with the date on Twitter, and we'll go from there. All right?
Yeah,
No, no,
I mean,
absolutely, Tia. As we normally do, we ask our guests anyways to think of someone. But if you would like to be on our show, we'd be privileged. So
yeah, and I don't necessarily mind us doing more than one a week.
no,
Um,
absolutely. But we just have to. We have to.
because
Yeah.
with Tia now saying that she has no problems, that means that basically for the rest of the month we're booked.
Yeah.
So, which sucks because then we're gonna have a queue, and I don't like people. I don't like making people wait for anything.
No, and you're right. But at the same time, excuse me, I kind of like knowing in advance of who's getting interviewed when. So
Yeah.
that's a meism, and I understand that you don't like having a queue, but
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, we also actually, for those of you watching, recently had the opportunity to review a game. We were testing out a game, and that was pretty cool. And I haven't loaded that game back up since because it's very addictive.
I'm actually
and
working right now editing it to make it a pretty good gameplay. So
yeah, it's a very addictive game. Now, if I start it again, I'm going to be here until I finish the game. And although I wasn't far off of finishing it, that one stream alone, it's very addictive. And I don't
absolutely.
want to be sat here all night.
So yeah, hey, when we it's currently on Twitch, so you guys should check it out, and then on YouTube probably in the next few days. And absolutely check out the game. So and Tia, we will look into Scooter as well. But if you have no issues being on the show, I'm gonna pin you in on the. I'll do this right here live.
It sounds like he's got his calendar out.
I do. I'm just trying to see what day
You have an
exactly.
actual calendar?
Well, I have it written down.
My god. I didn't think people still had calendars.
Oh, shut your face.
I just thought people had phones or tablets.
I don't know where my
Such a
calendar went.
rhino. I don't know what day it is half the time.
I think it's gonna be around May 20th is the day. So I look forward to that.
May 20th? That can't be right.
Or hold on.
May 27th.
Now I'm looking like an asshole. Yeah, May 27th. So it looks like May 27th. Let us know if that's any issues for you. We try and keep it Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but if it any day. So
So long as it's not 27.
I hope you're trolling.
You, dude.
Okay. I
I
hope.
think she's trolling you.
No, no, she's not.
She's not trolling you.
Fuck. Well, then we'll push it to 28th. How's that sound? 28th?
Any time basically within the weekend of the 27th.
Just
I'll talk to him and see. Honestly, just celebrate with your boyfriend.
yeah, absolutely.
Celebrate
We
with
don't
your
want to take
relationship.
time away from family and friends, so
We're,
we'll
we're pretty flexible.
absolutely,
So
absolutely.
we can do anytime. There you go. Sunday's cool.
Perfect.
Yeah, we can do any time of the weekend. I mean, I'm gonna be awake, okay?
Yes, we will be here.
Oh boy.
But I think we're gonna call it a short one, unless you got any other topics you want to talk about.
No, not really. I mean, I do have to say one thing about the whole winding down thing after a stream.
Mm-hmm.
I know that actually quite a lot because I don't know. There's a few issues. There's a few reasons actually why winding down after a stream is so difficult. And I don't want to get too technical here, but blue light. Okay, if you stare at blue light, it takes you a while for your body to calm down after staring at blue light for so long. Another thing is talking or singing or doing anything really vocal actually livens you up and keeps you awake.
Yeah.
Which is why when I usually stream, I'm singing every now and then just to try and keep me awake. And another thing is obviously you're playing a game and you're trying to. Streaming is a really hard thing to do sometimes. Like, you really have to be on top of everything. So yeah, if your brain is constantly working or trying to stream, it can cause some problems. So yeah, I totally understand that. Although saying that, I'm that tired that if I probably go now, I will be asleep within 5 minutes.
That's good though. You need to get that sleep. Get that sleep in.
Oh man, yeah, but that means I have to sleep like a normal person at a normal time.
Yeah, exactly. Multitasking keeps
Yeah,
your
I
keeps
can
your
multitask.
your brain going.
I can do it. I'm good at multitasking. You know?
Yeah.
I'm good. I can play 3 games at the same time.
Which is ridiculous, but
Yeah, you think that's
CS:GO browser game and fucking some other fucking game.
No, I was playing Fallout yesterday. I can't remember what Steam game I was playing. I was playing something and a browser game.
You need to get the Ghost in a Shell game. I'm telling you.
You know, the problem with that game is I downloaded it to play it and then fell asleep for the next 22 hours that I had it for.
B Meister, welcome to the stream.
Hey, what's up, B?
We actually were just talking about you. Um, Devil's saying you're tracking, but you're our next guest next week, so hopefully you're ready for
Tracking.
this.
I don't know what tracking means.
You
It must
know
be an American term.
that you know it's happening. It's an
Oh.
army thing, actually.
Oh.
Tracking. Understand.
I
No.
just thought you were crazy.
A little bit.
Yep, that sounds about right. Do you know? I'm just sorry. I was just looking at my logo on this stream. My beard is nearly there, guys. My beard is nearly at that point. Where
Face
I'm
cam.
controlling it. Hey, get me a green screen. I have a thing on my stream now. Yeah, he's good for next week.
Awesome.
I can't believe he's so lucky. He's traveled in so many places. The last couple of weeks, he's traveled to loads of places.
Yeah,
I'm kind of jealous.
you should
But
be.
yeah, if I think we're actually about to wrap it up, D.
I mean, we can hang out for a few more minutes. I mean,
It's not Friday the 13th.
no.
It? It is Friday the 13th.
Oh shit! I want to have some topics about Friday the 13th. Then
I'm gonna have no topics because I don't bring topics. I just bring a conversation.
yeah, you never
Although
do.
I know too much about you, B. So you've already been to almost whole of Europe already.
That's pretty fucking
Damn.
awesome.
Yeah, that's cool.
I've been living in Germany for 3 years, and I've visited Germany.
Good job.
I know. No, I mean I've been to other places because of the army, but
It
nowhere.
is here. It is, especially some of the older buildings, because obviously you guys in the States have got the unfortunate
I don't know.
situation of not existing.
No, the thing is, we destroy our old buildings. I don't understand it. It's like this is our history, and you're just gonna destroy it. Here in Europe, they've got fucking buildings that are 10,000 years old. Well, not that old. I'm sorry. That was really stupid of me. 1,000 years old.
Yeah.
I love being in Germany. Don't get me wrong. Germany is beautiful, especially around this time. It's amazing, but it's a shame that I don't. No, not that. It's a shame that I don't go other places. I mean, I could go to Paris in like, 7 hours. It's crazy.
Hey, me too. I'll be
Well,
there.
but you're British, and it's lame.
Dude, I'm North England, almost Scotland. I'm probably the same distance from Paris as you are.
You right.
Like,
Oh, Tia, you are absolutely correct. The Christmas markets, I can just go there, get some glue vine, and just fucking watch people. It's fucking amazing.
oh. Sorry guys, I'm yawning. My bad.
But with that yawn, we will wind down because I know you need to get some sleep. Sorry, B Meister, you were on earlier, man, but we definitely look forward to next week, and I'll make sure Devil's well slept before that. But with that, I'm going to do the exiting shit, and then we're gonna sing.
What?
Not really, but all right, guys.
Oh man, I've just found out that Berlin is double the distance from Paris than I am. Hey, you know, bleh.
Hey, no, B Meister, no offense. I am not German. I am American. No, and I completely agree with that. But yep, I'm gonna close out, guys.
See you later.
Bye.